after the Dallas Cowboys re-signed Micah Parsons, gave him a contract extension. What the hell are we waiting on? Because you're going to look up, and TJ Watt, who is at 30 years old, has basically said he wants to be the highest paid pass rusher in the NFL. Let's just call it what it is. And if Jerry Pawpaw Jones and Steven Jones, if they keep waiting and keep waiting and waiting, no disrespect to them, but we got to get this done. We got to stop penny pinching. I understand you get paid that $60 million a year. I understand that CeeDee Lamb is making $35 million a year. I understand all of that. Micah Parsons should be a guy that shouldn't have to wait for his deal. He literally changed the culture a little bit back in 2021, because remember the year before that, the Cowboys team was hard to watch as a Cowboy fan. It was pathetic. It was disgusting. They was getting their kicked every single week. And literally, a guy that fell into our lap. He wanted to come here. Remember, it was Patrick Surtain Jr. and J.C. Horn that they wanted. Both of them was off the board. So Dallas was like, hey, what the hell? Let's just trade back with Philly. As long as y'all promise y'all don't get Micah Parsons. They traded up one spot, got Devontae Smith. Dallas got a pick out of it, and you landed up in getting one of the best pass rushers in all of football in Micah Parsons. So why are we sitting here waiting? I have no clue. Because if you would have paid him last year, after you would have, first of all, you should have paid Dak earlier. In fact, years ago, if you would have gave him $35 million a year, you wouldn't be in the situation you have right now. Dak probably making about $45, maybe $50 million right now with the second contract. Then CeeDee Lamb, he already said he wanted to wait to see what Justin Jefferson got. So basically, he would have got paid. If you would have went to him after his third year, you wouldn't be in that situation, paying $35 million a year. Now here we are with Micah Parsons. Myles Garrett and the Cleveland Browns basically messed everything up by giving him $40 million, 40 million of them chickens per year, by the way. Then here come the Las Vegas Raiders with Matt Crosby, giving him almost just as much as Myles Garrett. This is getting out of hand. But I understand all these NFL players, they deserve all their chickens, bro. They work their off in the regular season, in the off season. They go through, they get injections in their knees, their ankles, their shoulders. They take medication pills. They take everything. As far as medication pills, I'm talking about physical pills that will help them basically get through the game, get through the grinding of a season, getting countless massages, getting countless therapy. I mean, everything you can think of. These players go through a lot. It's like their bodies really go through a car accident, either on the practice field when they're actually putting on pads on, or especially on the football field. So these players deserve their chickens. But a guy like Micah Parsons, I'm showing up to his house with that over $200 million contract, giving that man about $43 million a year, and I'm saying, here you go, it's well deserved. Now let's go try to win a championship. Because without a doubt, Micah Parsons is a top 3 pass rusher in the NFL. That is not up for debate. That is a top 3 pass rusher with Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, and Micah Parsons. That's where it starts and stops at. You got like the Trey Hickersons of the world and the Bosa's of the world who can be like 4 and 5 and all that. But without a doubt, Micah Parsons has that impact over Myles Garrett and the TJ Watt where he can destroy the game. We seen what that Cowboys pass rush looked like with Micah Parsons off the field, and we seen what it looked like with him on the field. As far as win pass rush rate, he's number 1 in the NFL. As far as just pressure getting to the quarterback, he's number 1 in the NFL. Now understand he's a bit undersized now, and he does wear down towards the end of the season when he plays all 17 games, because he is an undersized pass rusher and he's going up against these 6'6", 6'7" offensive linemen, 300 plus pounds, and Micah's like 6'3 and a half by 230, 240. So I understand that. But he's still a big dude, but he's just undersized for a pass rusher. But without a doubt, still, he leaves it all out on the football field. And it's a damn shame that Jerry Secret Jones have not given this man a contract extension yet. I don't understand what the holdup is. Yeah, he was at mandatory minicamp where he didn't do anything, and I'm glad he didn't. He was at voluntary camp sometime. And I don't like the fact that Cowboys try to make it seem like, hey, we want you at camp. It's just a bad look if you don't show up at camp. No, it ain't. Go get your damn bread. CeeDee Lamb did it last year, and it turned to be a whole mess. But you know what Jerry Jones likes to do? He loves being in the NEWS. News for the wrong reasons. If you notice, the Cowboys are never in the news for winning. The Cowboys are never in the news for being big spenders on free agency like the Eagles are. They're never in the news for making deep postseason runs. They're in the news for always being in drama, being a mess. And it's been 30 plus years now that the Dallas Cowboys have not won a championship. They haven't even went to an NFC championship game. We witnessed 2 teams, the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Commanders went to the NFC championship game this year for the first time in over 30 years. So basically they had a clean slate, fresh start. They updated their resume. The Philadelphia Eagles have won 2 championships in the past 10 years. Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. You haven't even sniffed the NFC Championship game since 1995. Think about that. 1995. We got kids who were born in the year 2010 who are 15 years old, and they know that you've just been mediocre for their whole lives. People that were born in the 2000s, they just know you for being mediocre their whole lives. People like me who was born in the 90s, the early to mid 90s, I was a baby when you was winning Super Bowls. So let's get this cleaned up. Let's please get this Micah Parsons deal done, because I believe this Dallas Cowboy team has the potential to be great. I believe this Dallas Cowboy team can win at least 10, 11 games this upcoming year. I believe this offense is going to be high powered. The running game is going to be a bit of a question. This offensive line is going to be a bit of a question. But this passing attack with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens and Jake Ferguson, that is not going to be a question. That is going to be high powered. And you add in this running game, hopefully he gets it going with a guy like Javonte Williams, who can basically bring some type of spark, and hopefully he stays healthy, who, you know what I'm saying, he's a bang type of running back now. Pause. Then you got your two running backs you drafted, one out of Clemson, who was basically a power back, and one out of Texas who was a speed back, go get his head on the goalpost. You still got Kevontae Turpin, who you can use also in the receiving game, who you need to use, and also a guy who can basically return specialist. This team can be great, and I believe this defense can be sneaky top 10, maybe top 12, top 13ish, but this defense can be sneaky top 10. But you gotta get number 11 taken care of, because I don't want to happen for him to go out there, he doesn't have a contract extension, and he ends up getting hurt. I don't want that for him. Get this man signed. Let's get this over with. Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, please. I don't give a damn who's going to sign. I don't give a damn who's going to call him. And let's get this done. Because at any moment, at any day, TJ Watt is going to get re-signed by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're just working on the deal now. Trey Hickerson and the Cincinnati Bengals, that deal is going to get done at any given day now. You need to get this over with, and let's get this taken care of, because I don't want another drama-filled offseason talking about contracts. That was the problem last year. And then what happened? We went into the season with drama, and we left with drama. So let's just get this done. Please, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, let's just get this over with, because I'm tired of talking about the Cowboys if it's not for positive news, not for making playoff news, not for making great team news as far as let's get a winning record. So let's get Micah Parsons taken care of. He's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. He's going to be making over $40 million. He's going to have an over $200 million contract. You're going to give him that 4-year contract extension, plus his final year of his rookie deal, that 5th year option. I know what Jerry's trying to do. He's basically trying to give him a 5-6 year deal to basically have enough time to where you can push that money back. I understand that, but Micah's age is asking for a 4-year deal. Let's just call it what it is. Most pass rushers, most guys in the NFL are signing 4-year deals. So Micah's only 25. And by the time that contract is up, he's going to be about 29, 30 years old. Well, really 30 years old, because they're going to add it with his rookie contract. So he's going to be about 30 years old when his contract is up. And you're probably going to have to give him another 4-year max deal, because I believe Micah Parsons is going to win Defensive Player of the Year at some point. Hell, he could win too, especially him just being at 25 years old. And I still believe it's only going to get better. So Jerry Jones, I'm looking to the camera. Let's just get this over with and get it out the way, because I want to see my Cowboys be great. Not great in the news. I want to see them great on the football field. And the only way you're going to be great on the football field is you got to have number 11 on the football field. So let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like the video. Are the Dallas Cowboys going to get this Micah Parsons deal done, or am I going to continue to wait and over here and just being sad? So let me know what y'all think, man. Plus, are the Cowboys making the playoffs too? Y'all be smooth. I'll catch y'all in the next video.